Hey guys, welcome back to Muck Club. It is Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and it's time for our weekly mukbang, where I review and eat fast food and tell you what I think about it. Today, we are trying the new snack wraps from McDonald's, and we're comparing them to the ones from Burger King. First, I'll go ahead and describe to you the ones from Burger King. They're called the BK Royal Crispy Wraps, and they're snack size version of the Royal Crispy Chicken Sandwich. They come in 3 varieties. They have crispy white meat chicken, lettuce, tomato, and a choice of the 3 flavors in a soft tortilla shell. The classic has royal sauce, which is similar to a tangy mayo. The spicy includes a triple spicy glaze on the meat and royal sauce. And then the honey mustard has a honey mustard sauce on it. So that's what those are from Burger King. We've tried those on here before. We're going to try them again today just to compare them to the McDonald's. Now, what we're trying today, the main reason we're here is to try the new McDonald's snack wraps. Now, these have been out for years. They've had them years ago, and I remember they were very good. They got rid of them. Now they're back. They just came back this week. In fact, they're so popular. The first location I went to on Pike Street in Marietta, Ohio, is sold out. Went through a drive-through and I said, I'd like some snack wraps. They said, we're sold out of them. So I had to drive across town to another McDonald's franchise, and I was able to get them there. So the ranch snack wrap they've got, they used to have the ranch, and they used to also have a honey mustard also, but they don't have the honey mustard this time. They've just got the ranch snack wrap, which is a McCrispy strip topped with shredded cheese and shredded lettuce with a creamy ranch sauce and wrapped in a soft tortilla. So very similar to the Burger King version. And there's 390 calories in the ranch snack wrap. Compare that to Burger King. This doesn't say. Okay, never mind. The Burger King doesn't list on the site where I've got their calories. So, and then they've got the spicy snack wrap, which is also the McCrispy strip, topped with shredded cheese and shredded lettuce, with a spicy pepper sauce wrapped in a soft tortilla. Now, I'm not the kind of person that likes the spicy stuff, but I had to get it for the review, so we got that today. And since they don't have the honey mustard version, I went ahead and got a plain snack wrap from McDonald's as well without the sauce on it. And then I had them give me a cup of the honey mustard sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and compare it to the honey mustard version from Burger King. So we've got all 3 that should be identical from Burger King, and all 3 the same thing from McDonald's. I just had to kind of construct the one myself because they don't offer it on the menu. So that's what we got today. And we're going to go ahead and try them. These are $2.99 each at both Burger King and McDonald's. So the price is the same. So as we compare these, we're just going to be going by taste and size, volume, because everything else, as far as the ingredients and the price, is basically the same thing. So with each of the snack wraps from Burger King, the total came to $8.97 for the 3 snack wraps at $2.99 each. Now, McDonald's cost a little bit more. They were $2.99 for each of the snack wraps, but they charged me an extra 25 cents for the honey mustard sauce that I put on the one that I wanted to get separate. So it came to $9.22. So assuming that you don't get the extra sauce and build it the way that you custom to order, the price is going to be the same, $2.99 for each one. So let's go ahead and start with, we're going to do one at a time and compare them. Let's see. Here we've got Burger King. There's the honey mustard. And the fiery. And this should be the classic. Yep, the classic. Okay, so I'm going to set those off to the side for a second. Now to get out the McDonald's ones. And here's the honey mustard cup they gave me. Let's see. And I'm losing my receipt. Okay. Here's the ranch. Wait, they both say ranch. Okay. These are labeled all the same. It's just they fold them over. So that one must be the spicy. It's folded over. This one isn't folded. Is that the ranch? That must be the ranch. So this one must be, that one is the two order. Okay, this is the one with no sauce. All right. So for the thumbnail, I'm going to go ahead and fold up just two of each. All right, that ought to do it. And I know the writing is backwards. Forgive me. I'm so sorry for that. I have been having this trouble with YouTube with my live streaming. They're streaming my video image backwards, like a mirror image, and I can't figure out how to fix it. So if any of you guys know how to fix that in the settings, let me know. It's not my camera. My camera is fine. The settings are correct, because when I just record a regular video, like when I do my other shows on this channel, I record the video and then edit it later. The video's perfect. It's, you know, it's not mirror image. But whenever I live stream directly to YouTube, for some reason they flip the screen backwards. So it's a mirror image, and I hate that. I can't stand it. I don't even know why they even created that feature. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would anybody ever want to have their selfie camera take a picture of them backwards, mirror image? It doesn't make any sense to me. Unless you're like pointing at a mirror, and nobody does that anymore. You know, you don't do that. That's something for like 20 years ago. It was a craze with the teenagers. Anyway, enough of my rant for that. So let's start with the ranch snack wraps. The original. Is this ranch? See, I wish... No, that says classic. Yeah, classic. That'd be the ranch. Okay. I wish they would label these better. The McDonald's ones, because they've got on it all three, and then they just fold it over, and if it gets messed up, folded the opposite direction, then you don't know what you got. All right, so okay, these are the ranch ones. This is the McDonald's, and this is the Burger King. Okay, McDonald's, Burger King. Okay, the McDonald's is taller. The Burger King feels like it's might be a little bit thicker on the inside. But you got the taller shelf for the McDonald's right here, and here's the Burger King. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, show it to you. Okay, here's the McDonald's on the inside. You got that piece of chicken there, or yeah, chicken. You got the plenty of ranch sauce on there, and you got the lettuce, the shredded cheese. All right. And then to compare, here's the Burger King version. There, you got the chicken strip. This one's got tomato on it. I didn't see a tomato on the McDonald's one. And I'm spilling this all over myself already. That's what happens when you open them up. They're not meant to be opened. All right, so I'm going to close this back up, fold it over. All right, let's try the Burger King first. Here's the Burger King. Okay, the chicken's okay. Now the McDonald's, look at this. All that extra space in there. They need to either put more chicken in it or shrink their tortilla down. I'm going to fold it over, the tortilla shell, so it's closed. Okay. The chicken's good in this, but it's just plain chicken. It's just got a plain chicken flavor to it. This, the Burger King chicken, actually has a little bit of a kick to it. It's got a thicker breading on it. And it's more crispy. It's crispier than the McDonald's one. McDonald's, I'm not tasting the ingredients very much. Let me try it again. Okay. Could use a little bit more sauce. It's not bad. Now back to Burger King. Burger King is just bursting with more flavor. It's got a little bit of a kick to the flavor, a little bit of spice in it. It's almost like a spicy ranch. It's not your typical ranch flavor. McDonald's, Burger King. They're about the same size as far as the interior, except I think the Burger King one was just a little bit thicker on the meat. The Burger King seems to have more of the lettuce and the cheese on it than the Burger King or than McDonald's did. It's pretty sparse on this. Yeah, not a lot of flavor to McDonald's one. A little bit disappointed because I remember these being really good years ago. Needs more sauce. Overall, I just think it needs a bit more ingredients on the end, all on the inside, all the ingredients. The chicken strip needs to be longer, or just make the shell shorter. More cheese, more lettuce, and add some flavor add some spices or something to that meat, to that chicken. Very plain. Also, it didn't have any tomato on it. The Burger King does. Every time I bite into this chicken, the Burger King, I get some good flavor with that chicken. I assume it's the breading on it and the spices they use. So for the ranch ones, I give the edge to the Burger King. At McDonald's, I'll give a 5 out of 10. And the Burger King, I'll give a 7. Okay. Now before we move on to the next one, I'll wash that down. There we go. Okay, moving on. Now, why do I have 3 wraps here? There should be 4. There's the other one. Okay, so now we got a special one. I'm going to go ahead and do it next. The the honey mustard. Okay. McDonald's honey mustard on the left. And the ranch honey mustard over, or Burger King honey mustard over here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open up. This is the McDonald's one. And since they don't have the honey mustard, this is just their plain snack wrap without any ranch sauce on it. So we'll go ahead and open it up. Now this one, the size is better. It's a shorter tortilla shell, but it fills up completely. I like that better. You don't have all that excess on the end. So you open it up. There's your chicken strip with just a very little bit of cheese and a very little bit of the shredded lettuce. No tomato. So I feel like they're going a little bit skimpy on the ingredients. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the honey mustard cup. See, they don't sell these as honey mustard, so we're making our own with the McDonald's honey mustard sauce. Okay, pour it on. Okay. And here we go. See the honey mustard sauce on there, and I poured the whole cup on there. That's the way I like it. Plenty of sauce. Okay, let's fold it back up. Fold the bottom over so it don't leak out. Now we got the McDonald's versus Burger King. Here's the Burger King. We're going to open it. Well, let's open up the Burger King and look on the inside of it. Ooh, lots of sauce on that. I don't know if you can see that. I'm afraid to open it because I'll spill it. Plenty of sauce. Yep, there it went. Piece of lettuce just fell right out. There, hopefully you can see that. Lots of sauce. Lots more of the ingredients than the McDonald's has. And you got tomatoes in there, everything. All right. Okay, McDonald's, Burger King. I'll start with the McDonald's. Once again, the white meat chicken is good. The meat is good itself, but really not a lot of extra flavor to it. Just plain white meat. And the breading on the outside isn't crispy at all. Hi, David. Good to see you, man. So, it's okay. But there's nothing really great about it. McDonald's one. Got a good taste of that honey mustard sauce that I put on there. Now let's try the Burger King. Getting much more flavor with the Burger King than the McDonald's. Honestly, the white meat on the chicken itself might be a little bit better on McDonald's, but the breading on the Burger King is superior. The breading is much better on the Burger King. It's a little bit crispier. It's got a little bit of a crunch to it, and it's got some spices on it that really gives it a nice flavor. And when I bite into it, the piece of chicken itself is thicker. You don't notice it looking at it. But when you bite into each one, you can tell there's more meat on the Burger King one, as far as the thickness. More meat, more ingredients, better flavor. All around. So far, Burger King is kicking McDonald's butt. And that's a shame, because I remember the McDonald's ones used to be spectacular. And now that they're bringing them back, they're doing like this special on them. You would think that they would really go all out and do what they had to do to make them taste really good to draw in. When you've already got your competitor already has them out for a while, and you're bringing something to compete with them, you want to bring your A game. And unfortunately, McDonald's isn't doing it here. McDonald's? Very plain, not a lot of flavor at all to it. This is sad. I don't even want to finish this. A little bit chewy there. On the Burger King one. Once again, just a 5 out of 10 on McDonald's. It's not bad, but it's very plain. It needs more ingredients on it. Needs more flavor. See what I'm eating right now? This last bite, trying to get it down. It tastes like it's nothing but the outside shell. Now the Burger King, once again, got the same ingredients on it, except it also has tomato. So that's a plus. They've added an extra ingredient that McDonald's doesn't have. Mm. And it's enjoyable down to the very last bite. So Burger King for the win. McDonald's with the honey mustard sauce on it. 5 out of 10. Burger King, honey mustard. Another 7, maybe 7.5 on that one. Surprisingly enough, it was a little bit better than the ranch. Normally ranch is my favorite. But that honey mustard was pretty good. Okay, now all we got left is the spicy ones. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here before we eat those. Talk for a minute. I'll go ahead and let those digest. Now, today it's been an adventure for me. We had church this morning like we always do. Went great. And after I hung around at my office, got some of my work done in preparation for next week. And then I drove on into town to go ahead and pick these wraps up for the review. I went to McDonald's on Pike Street, and as I said at the beginning of the stream, I went to the drive-thru. They were sold out of the wraps. So went to Burger King, picked up their wraps that they had there, and drove across town to another McDonald's and got their wraps there. Just as I was pulling into McDonald's on the second one, I was about a block away. The muffler fell out from the bottom of my van. So it's sitting in my back seat right now, the muffler. I just hit a small bump. Just it wasn't even a speed bump. It's just like a small bump as I was making a right-hand turn. And I just felt that thump on the bottom of the car. Pulled over, walked back, and sure enough, muffler sitting there on the road. And of course, my van was making a loud roaring sound, like a vehicle would do if it didn't have a muffler on it. So I went to pick it up, and of course it was hot to the touch. So don't have any gloves with me, so I grabbed one of my caps, used that to grab the hold of the side of it and pick it up, put it in the back seat. So now I got to get that muffler replaced on my van here in the next couple of days. I looked it up, and I guess you can drive a vehicle without a muffler. It'll work, and it'll run fine, they say, mechanics say. But, of course, if you're driving in town sort of thing, they have those noise laws and stuff. So you don't want to drive too long without a muffler in town, or you're going to get a ticket for the noise issues. So I need to get that fixed right away. But that's what happened to me today on my way to do this stream. And so sometimes those things happen, and the unexpected, and you got to be prepared for the unexpected. So how are you guys doing today? Go ahead and comment in the chat if you're on here, and just join in a conversation. Tell me how you're doing, what's on your mind. Maybe we can chat about little things that's going on. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and tell you what we got coming up on the channel. Today, of course, is Sunday afternoon. And we just the other day we just reached 500 subscribers. I think as of this morning we've got 502. So thank you guys. That's awesome. So we can now officially do our 500 subscriber special, which we're going to do next weekend. This time next weekend, I plan to do a short live stream. I'm not going to do a food review because I've got a family reunion. And so what I'm going to do is at that family reunion, I'm going to take a 5 or 10 minute break and just do a quick live stream to where I say hi to you guys, say what's up, and then do the quick drawing. So we're going to go ahead and give away at least one free gift card, maybe 2 or 3. And so if you want to have a chance to win those gift cards, all you have to do is on one of my videos, any one of my videos, comment, not in the chat, but in the actual comment section. In the comment section, give me your song request that you want me to react to on the Light Side Music Reactions. Include 3 things. Number 1, the name of the artist that sings the song. Number 2, the name of the song. And number 3, the hashtag TLS500. That's hashtag TLS500. Stands for the Light Side 500 subscriber special. Every time you post a comment with a song request that has all 3 of those elements in it, for a new song request that you haven't requested already, for each one you'll be entered into the drawing. And so when we do that drawing during that live stream next weekend, your name will be in the hat. And when we draw out those names, maybe yours will be the one we pick. So watch the live stream to make sure that, that if you win, that you know that you won. Anyway, that's coming up next weekend. And we've also got our 200th episode of the Light Side Music Reactions coming up also next weekend. It'll be next Saturday. So we do the 200th episode. So this week, what we've got is tomorrow morning, Monday morning, 10 a.m., we're doing a reaction to the song Cool Kids by Kix. This is a special request from Eric. And then on Wednesday at 10 a.m., we're reacting to For Whom the Bell Tolls by the Bee Gees, which is also a special request. And then Friday, we've got another special request. His Name is Jesus by the Redeemed Quartet. That's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We've got 80s metal band, and then the Bee Gees, 80s pop. You know, typically Bee Gees are 70s, but this was early 90s when they put out this song. So 90s pop, and then Redeemed Quartet, Southern Gospel. So a little bit of variety this week. And then on Saturday, we don't normally do videos on Saturday, but Saturday is our 200th episode, and I will be reacting to the song Surprise by my band, Crusade. It's a song that I wrote, and I sang lead on, and I played the acoustic guitar on. And so I will go through the lyrics and explain them and give you some behind-the-scenes stories about how the song was written, how it was recorded, and that kind of stuff. And hopefully that'll be, hopefully that'll be interesting to you. So that's next Saturday for our 200th episode. And then the next week, we've got some more requests coming in that you guys requested. I'll be reacting to those, plus some new ones. Not going to tell you yet what it is, but we've got an 80s band, an 80s synth pop band from the early 80s that has just come back and recently released a new song. And so we're going to be reacting to that, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. Anyway, that's what we got coming up. And then also Eric has been requesting that I start a new show on the channel. And long story short, he wanted me to do a show called The Light Side Sunny Sunshine Show. Something like that. And I was like, well, you know, that's what you want to call the show, but what's the show about? And he really couldn't give me a description of what he wanted the show to be. So I came up with it on my own, something that would fit that. I hope you guys enjoy it. So the first Saturday of August, we're going to have the first episode of the Light Side Sunshine Show. And just subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you know when that drops. And I'm not going to spoil it yet as to what the show is going to be, but you can check that out when it drops, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If you guys like it, we'll keep doing it. If not, then it'll be just like one of our other shows that we just do occasionally. And depending on the popularity of what you guys want, will determine how often we do these other shows. Anyway, that's what we got coming up. And now we might as well go ahead and do our final couple wraps. Okay, the spicy ones. Okay, so now we got the Burger King Fiery Wrap and the McDonald's Spicy Wrap. So let's start with the Burger King Fiery Wrap. And you got a little piece of lettuce here falling out. Here's what it looks like. Just the same as the others. So you got the tomato in there. Now we'll open up the McDonald's. Same thing. I noticed here the Burger King wraps, they wrap them a little bit tighter. McDonald's is flat and very loose. That's just an aesthetic thing, though. About the same size. The McDonald's is a little bit taller, once again. But the ingredients on the inside, it looks like when you go to the inside, there's actually more meat on the Burger King one. See, the meat comes all the way up to here. On the McDonald's one, the meat only comes up to here. So, I guess that is the same size. Maybe it just looks like it's not as much because of the extra wrap there. See, you got the sauce on there. Try to open it up so you can see it without me getting too messy. McDonald's, Burger King. And you can tell Burger King right away. Look at that chicken strip. The breading on there is nice. All right. So let's try them. Okay, first McDonald's. I'm going to fold over this top. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's got a little bit of a kick to it. You can taste that spicy sauce. There's not a lot of it on there. That first bite took me a couple seconds to taste the spicy sauce. The second bite, couldn't taste it at all. And believe me, I noticed the spicy stuff on it because I typically can't handle it. So it's very light on the spicy sauce. At least so far. You see the orange color in there? It's got bright orange right there where my little finger is. That's the spicy sauce. Looks like there's a lot of it. Ooh, right there. Just felt a little bit in the back of my throat. Let's have a little kick to it. Mmm. A lot of sauce in that bite. Oh. That's too much for me. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't finish that. Too spicy for me. Now, the first couple bites I could handle because you just barely got a little taste of the spiciness. Oh boy, that's still in my mouth now. So for those of you that like the spicy sauce, it's got a nice little kick to it. Not my thing. Okay, now on rating that, obviously, I'm not going to get it again. It's not my thing. But on a scale of spiciness, assuming that you like the spicy stuff, I'm going to give it a 6. And the reason is because it's spicy when you get to it, but it's not evenly distributed. They didn't do a good job of distributing it evenly on the sandwich or on the wrap. You got the first couple bites and you barely tasted it at all. Then you get to that last bite and it's like way in your face. It's like overwhelming. So what you want is for it to be evenly spread across the wrap. So with each bite, you get pretty much approximately the same amount of sauce in each bite. You get the same flavor, whether you're biting this end or that end or the middle. So they lose points on that. So I'll give it a 6 on that sauce, or on that scale. Now the spicy sauce itself, it's got a nice kick to it. So if you like spicy sauce, that might be your thing. But yeah, they need to distribute a little bit better on the sandwich or on the wrap. Okay, now let's go to the Burger King one. Okay, so far it's just pretty plain. Not really tasting any sauce on this one. And of course, the fact that I just ate this other spicy wrap. I have the spiciness left over my mouth from that. So that's affecting it too with the taste. This one, you just say it's like a regular wrap. I'm not tasting the sauce on it. So this one I'm giving a 4. 4 out of 10. It's a good wrap, but it's not spicy. And spicy is what they advertised. So if you're wanting spicy, you're going to be disappointed with this Burger King wrap. All right, I'm calling it quits on these last two wraps. And I am full. Right there, just eating the equivalent of 5.5 wraps. Filled me up. So here's the verdict. For the ranch and the honey mustard, Burger King wins. Burger King, I give the edge over McDonald's for the ranch snack wrap and for the honey mustard snack wrap. Now, once again, McDonald's doesn't have the honey mustard wraps, but if you just get a ranch snack wrap without the ranch sauce, get a cup of honey mustard on the side, and put it on yourself, that's what I did. So that way you can compare them. On the other hand, when it comes to the spicy snack wraps, even though the spicy isn't for me, and I'm not going to get them again, excuse me, because spicy foods isn't my thing. But even that being setting that aside, I am giving the edge on the spicy snack wraps to McDonald's, because even though it's unevenly distributed and your first bite you don't get hardly any flavor at all of the sauce, but that last bite you just get this sudden burst of flavor from the hot sauce. That's a negative. You want the sauce to be evenly distributed so that you can taste it all the way through. But when you do get a flavor of that sauce, it is very hot, at least in my opinion. You taste it and it's spicy, and I've still got that flavor in my throat right now from that sauce on the McDonald's one. On the Burger King one, I couldn't taste any sauce at all. And I don't know if that's because I already had the flavor of the sauce of the other one in my mouth. So it diluted the flavor on my taste buds, which is a possibility. But I guess that goes with the territory. That's a risk that you take whenever you're comparing spicy foods like that. As you saw, I tried to wash the flavor out of my mouth between the two. But with something spicy like that, it's going to be tough to get that flavor out. So I don't know if it's a fair comparison or not. But from my own personal experience, yours might be different, but from my own personal experience today, once again, Burger King gets the edge on the honey mustard and the ranch snack wraps, but McDonald's gets the edge on the spicy. That's my opinion. So, and the prices are the same. They're both $2.99 per wrap at Burger King and McDonald's both. Same ingredients pretty much on them, except they got their own different flavor. I mean, it's the same ingredients, but they just kind of cook them a little bit differently. Like I said, the meat, the chicken on the Burger King ones are superior, I think, to McDonald's. The actual chicken on the inside is better for McDonald's. Their chicken is better, but the breading on Burger King's is much better, and whatever spices they use on that really gives it a nice flavoring to it. It gives it the edge over McDonald's. And I like the distribution of the ingredients on the Burger King ones better than the McDonald's. So overall, I think Burger King gets the edge. So that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Have you tried them? Go ahead and comment if you tried them and what you think of them. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go home and start working on my videos for next week. I already got the ones for this upcoming week done. I'm going to work on the ones for the next week. And then tomorrow, I've got some church meetings, and also I got to go get that muffler taken care of. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Excuse me. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you did, hit the like button, comment down below, and let me know what you think. Once again, this is the last week to get your requests in for our 200 subscriber special and our 500 subscriber special and our 200th episode of the Light Side Music Reactions. Once again, put your song request in on any of my videos. Request the name of the song you want me to react to, the name of the artist that sings the song, and include that hashtag TLS500, and you include all of those in your post, and you'll be entered in that drawing next weekend to win the free gift cards. Anyway, thank you guys once again for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great day, and God bless. See you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., for a new episode of the Light Side Music Reactions. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless. Bye.